All right, so a nice tall spine, comfortable sitting position, whatever that means for you. And just take a few deep, full breaths. Let the day wash off. Let it go as you exhale. And then begin to slow everything down and really focus on feeling that rib cage expand and feeling that rib cage contract. Get the rib cage to move. That moves the spine. That gets the whole body moving. Again, how much, how little, that's up to you. What are you feeling you need today? And then beginning to bring your mind into that nice quiet space that we're going to operate from for this short asana practice and then meditation. And then with your next exhale, slowly beginning to lower your chin toward your chest. And on the inhale, slowly bring that head back up. And again, exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale back up. Bringing your arms down to your side. Same head movement, so exhale, chin to chest. But as you inhale, open the arms out to the side, thumbs up. Exhale, slowly, chin to chest, release the arms down. Inhale, begin to lift the chest, expand the chest, lift the head, expand the chest, arms starting to pull back a little bit more. Inhale, expand, feel those arms really opening up behind you, and exhale, slowly release. One more time. And then exhale, release. Pause and check in. And then focusing on the rest of the spine. So hands on the knees, exhale, slowly round the whole spine forward. And as you inhale, slowly extend and lift the spine back up. Again, exhale, slowly round the spine forward. So feel your pelvis stay in place a little bit, get the low back around your rib cage, and then the pelvis tips forward. Inhale, extend and lift. Two more times, just like this. So you feel a little head nod right at the beginning, a little tuck of that chin. Trying to get equal curve through the spine by the end. We have our last one right here. And back up and check in. See how you feel. And then please come to standing. So if you were using a chair, you're welcome to use a chair for the practice. You're also welcome to go all the way down to the ground. I want you to be able to focus more on feeling the spine than anything. So legs are go out a little bit wider. And on inhale, the arms are going to lift up and out. You're going to open back with those arms. And then as you exhale, the right hand goes down to the chair, to the ground. That left hand goes into the small back. And you turn the rib cage. Head wherever's comfortable. Inhale, slowly bring yourself back up. Open up. Exhale. Right hand or left hand down, right hand to the small back. So notice your hips. They can skew. They can stay level. So your choice here, what's the difference? So maybe you explore keeping both legs bent versus straightening the one you're rotating away from. We got one more set here. Take your time. Use that exhale to guide your motion, guide your speed of motion. And then slowly back to center. Check in and bring your feet together. What's changed? Notice how the spine feels. And then we're going to come into a balance. So all the way shifting over to your right foot and toe in with the left to start. So the goal with this toe in is that your hips stay level. So you can choose to keep the toe into the ground. You can bring that foot to your shin. And again, what's best for you as always. Hands come low across the abs. All right, so starting with just the legs. So as you inhale, you're going to let that knee rotate out to the side. Pelvis stay still. If anything, this hip pushes forward. As you exhale, slowly come back to center. Again, inhale, that knee slowly opens out to the side. So think about long spine, stay lifted up out of this hip. Exhale, come on up, and bring it back. Come on. And then adding the arms. So as you inhale, the arms open out, elbows stay in at your side. And as you exhale, everything comes back to where they started. Zoe, you're not going to help us in class? Inhale, open. And exhale back. This time go in and stay for 2 breaths while I pet the cat. There you go. And then slowly bring everything back to center, arms down, foot down, shake it out. Come to where I get a better petting on the cat. And then notice right to left. How do you feel? What's going on? And then all the way to shifting to your left foot. And start with that toe in on the right. And again, if you choose to, you can bring that foot to your shin. What's going on with you today? You pick what's best. Again, hands are going to be low and across. Hips are going to stay level. And starting with that inhale, you're slowly rotating the right knee out to the side. And then exhale, point it back in. Inhale, you're rotating that right knee out to the side. Exhale, you're bringing it back in. So now adding arms. So again, opening up through the shoulders, through the chest. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, stay lifted up out of that hip. And this time go in and stay for 2 breaths. Slow everything down. And after those 2, back to center, check in, pet your cat, and notice how you feel. All right, again, the feet go out wide. You're going to turn your right toes toward the right, but I want you to have a slight angle on it still so that your hips can stay square to the front, and then bend that right knee just a little bit. So right hand goes on the right thigh. On inhale, you're slowly sweeping that left arm up to the ceiling. As you exhale, head rotates down, you gently lean into that side bend. Try to keep the shoulders square to the front. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, float the arm all the way up. Feel the rib cage expand and lift. Exhale, slowly down. Inhale, up. This time going in, staying for 2 breaths. So head can go wherever's most comfortable. It can look down, it can look up. Again, those gentle movements with the breath to get you a little deeper into the pose. And inhale back up to center. And check in. Bring those toes to the front again. Pet the cat again. And then you're going to take your left toes, turn them to the left. And again, only as much as you need to so that those hips still stay forward and you get a little opening through this hip. Go ahead and bend that knee gently and the hand goes on that knee. Pet the cat one more time. She's not going to have the hand for a minute. And then inhale, slowly reaching that right arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, slowly bending sideways. A little support on the bottom hand. Inhale, float yourself back up. Exhale, release. Again, inhale up. Exhale, slowly float sideways. Inhale, slowly up. And down. This time going in, staying for 2 breaths. And again, head can go wherever's most comfortable for you. Bend and straighten the knee just a little bit. Give yourself mobility. Nothing's ever locked in place. And then inhale up and exhale. Both feet step together and check in. See how you feel. Cat's feeling great, she's purring. All right, so hands sliding down your legs. Exhale, slowly begin to release yourself down to forward fold. So if you have that chair, you're welcome to put your hands on the chair, stay supported, really love on the cat. You can also go all the way to the ground. Take an inhale, stay here, let the spine straighten gently. Exhale, go deeper. And then inhale, bring yourself all the way up. Exhale, anchor yourself into place. So begin to become aware of your feet, the weight on your feet. On the next exhale, slowly releasing down to that forward fold. Take your breath, stay down, and then all the way back up. We have one more, so take your time. Exhale into that forward fold. And then pause and go back to the awareness of your feet. So here, I want you to close your eyes for a minute. Palms forward, shoulder blades back. Notice your feet. Notice the anchoring. And slowly begin to grow your roots down into the earth. So send your energy downward. Just enough to start to feel it at first, gently allowing the earth to invite you in. And as you feel more comfortable and you connect with the earth, allow those roots to really start to spread wide and deep. And at any time during this meditation, you would like to sit down, you don't have to deserve Zoe, you're welcome to. And then begin to visualize the energy coming back up through your legs. And you're drawing that earth energy up to your heart center. Just take a few minutes and feel yourself fill up with earth energy. Feel that connection, that sense of place, that sense of grounding happening. And as you ground and connect, notice if there's any weight shifting on your feet. Is it going forward, back? Are you going side to side? Or are you solidly in place? There's no right, there's no wrong. It just is what it is.
And then draw your awareness upward to the stars. And begin to draw down star energy. Bring it in through your crown and down to your heart. Let yourself fill up with star energy. Feel the two energies, the earth and the star energy, begin to mix and mingle. How do they do that? Do you see them as colors, as textures, or they just become one? Again, it is what it is. Stay connected to the earth through your feet. Stay connected to the stars through your crown. Let that energy draw you tall. And let yourself begin to radiate light. Let that energy fill you, and you start to glow. Feel that glow. And as you're glowing, I want you to begin to feel a field pop up around you. And you can dictate what's in the field. Is it grass? Is it flowers? Do you have trees around you? You decide. Is it a field in the mountains? Is it down by the beach? And begin to notice the colors in this field. And then begin to notice the gentle breeze. We have this beautiful morning this morning and a light breeze. So just begin to feel that cool north breeze. The north wind saying hello, bringing fall with it. And then begin to notice, do you hear birds? If you have trees in your field, do you hear the rough rustling of trees? Be aware of this field all the way around you. And then begin to see what animals show up. The birds, bunnies, squirrels, your pet cat. And immerse yourself into the sounds of this field. If you're still standing, go ahead and slowly bring yourself down to sitting, keeping the awareness of this field that you've created. So now you're sitting in the field, on a chair, on the ground, your choice. Come back to the awareness of the energies coming down and up, and then you radiating those lights, that energy. And with your next exhale, slowly begin to round yourself forward. From wherever you are, to whatever position's comfortable, rounded forward. Hands can stay supported. You can put your forearms on the legs. You can go all the way down to the ground. What works for you? And again, feel that gentle wind caressing you. And then slowly bringing yourself all the way down to the ground. Allowing yourself to get comfortable. So whatever works for you here. Legs can be bent. Legs can be flat. Feel the openness across the chest. And then begin to picture what is above this field that you created. Color is the sky. Are there clouds? Do you see birds? What do you see? Feeling that wind still gently flow over you. Feel the texture of the ground below you. Is it warm? Is it cool? And giving yourself to sink into the cushion of the earth. And then slowly let that image of the field fade, bringing yourself back into the awareness of your body, of the breath. Notice the gentle rise and fall. Allowing the mind to be still. And if you choose to stay lying here, you are more than welcome to. Otherwise, slowly beginning to deepen your inhale, lengthen your exhale. Coming back into the physical body. Gently begin to wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. Gently rock your head from side to side. And then over the next few breaths, gently roll over onto whichever side is most comfortable for you. And then ever so gradually, and allowing your head to be the last thing to come up, bring yourself to whatever comfortable, whatever seated position is most comfortable for you. And then slowly bringing hands to Anjali Mudra. And I honor you for sharing your practice with me today. Om Shanti. Namaste.